Ready.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Right, we're live.
Are we live? All right, the
live.
kids, well,
Hi.
greetings everybody. All the kids wave real quick. Show the little sparkly, there you go. Well, kids, let me speak to the kids first. This is Mark Overson. Greetings everybody. Kids, I think today you are actually making history. I can't prove it for sure, but I think this is the first ever Google Hangout for young entrepreneurs. So let's give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand to kick it off. A little bit of clapping. All right, here's what we want to do. Really quick, we're going to hear your name and all that jazz, but what we want to do is hear from you. So the parents that are on, you guys are awesome. And it might get a little loud here and there, but Brenda, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was checking to make sure it was actually showing on the right page, and there's a delay, and so it's all working. Sorry about that.
No worries. Okay, so here's what I want to do first. We're gonna go straight into the content. We're gonna go straight into it, and I'm going to ask each of you a question, and then you kids, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. There's only a right answer, and if you're a little bit shy or a little bit nervous, I would be if I was a kid, so feel nervous and own it. It's totally okay. So here's the first question I have for the kids. You kids ready? Lean in a little bit so you can hear the question. What was your favorite thing about the Lemonade Crusade? Brenda, why doesn't your girl go first? What was her favorite thing about the Lemonade Crusade? And why don't we start with the kid, your name, and then how old you are.
I'm Riley, and I'm 8.
Awesome, Riley. So what was your favorite thing, Riley, about the Lemonade Crusade?
Serving people the lemonade.
So was it like, were they smiling or were they grumpy? Were they friendly? Was it easy? Was it nerve-wracking? Or was it just fun? Were they awesome to serve to?
They were awesome to serve to.
Did it make you want to do it a little bit more, maybe even another Lemonade Crusade someday?
Yes.
I love it. All right, Riley, high five. Everyone give Riley a high five for sharing right up by the screen.
High five.
There you go, Riley. Okay, so next, we'll go the screen next. Let's see, the key. Yeah, I don't know names, so I'm a little baffled. But who's ever next? Let's just Trayton. There's Trayton. All right. So Trayton, how old are you, son?
I'm 11.
11 years old, and you did the Lemonade Crusade?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your favorite thing about the Lemonade Crusade?
Meeting new people.
Meeting new people. Did you do it in your community, so there was was it neighbors that you kind of already knew and you just got to know a little better? Or was it total strangers you'd never seen before?
Strangers.
Really? Do you think, were they local? Were they like people that were in your neighborhood that you just hadn't met before, kind of?
No.
So it was just meeting new people. Okay, and everybody realized this who's watching the recording. What's super cool about the Lemonade Crusade and business at large is that good business builds communities, right? So Trayton was able to meet people. Now here's what's cool, Trayton. Someday if you see them in a restaurant, you and your mom see those people in a restaurant, they'll come up to you and they'll say, hey, you were that kid with the lemonade stand. You look familiar. And actually, that's how a lot of relationships get going. And if you're doing a fundraiser for Boy Scouts someday or for some mission trip or whatever, a lot of times that's how you build relationships that create your network. So I'm proud of you. I'm super proud of you. All right, if someone's watching the recording at the Lemonade Crusade, make sure you pause that because we're hearing a little bit of an echo. So let's go, Trayton, you're awesome. So let's go to the nice girl with the long brown hair who is all by herself. Her mom or dad is probably next to her supporting her, and then she vanished. She just vanished. But she's coming back. There she is.
Hello.
Hey, girl. So everyone give Trayton a high five first, though. Trayton, high five to you. Boom. All right. So,
Thank you.
brown-haired girl, what's your name and how old are you, sweetie?
Someday, if you see them in a restaurant, you can
Molly.
Molly. Hey, Molly. Now, some people are really quick, Molly. Somebody who's watching this is watching the lemonadecrusade.com, and we gotta pause that. Double, and that's twice too much of me at one time for anybody. All right, we gotta pause. So Molly, you tell me. Well, let me ask you this question: did the lemonade taste good? Did your lemonade taste good?
So let's go Tracy draw. Let's go to the nice girl with the long brown hair.
Sam.
Who is all by herself.
Molly, can you hear me? Okay, sweetie.
Next to her, supporting her, and then she vanished. She just vanished.
There's Mom to the rescue. That's good.
We're having a hard time hearing. It's like we're hearing two different,
Okay.
like the recording and the actual live version.
Okay, are you on the lemonadecrusade.com?
What's your name and how old are you?
So if you're on that website, make sure you pause that or get off that website so it's just you in the Google Hangout. Molly, you're doing great, by the way. Molly, you're doing fantastic.
Somebody who's watching this is watching the lemonadecrusade.com. And we gotta pause.
Brenda, do you know how to audio control a little helping here or not really?
Yeah, what I was going to say is if you're not talking right now, if you go to the top of the screen, over the top right, there's a little microphone. You can mute yourself. So that way all this extra noise that we have, if you guys all mute yourself until it's time to talk, then the screen will stay on that person who's talking and we won't have the extra noise going on.
Okay. I think did it work? I think it worked. Molly, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. So Molly, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
We're hearing two different,
Okay.
like the recording and the actual live version.
Okay, Molly, we're gonna come back to you, sweetie. So you hold that answer. We'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
We'll come back. So everybody, if you're not speaking, click mute. But we're gonna go to the next those three girls next. Molly, we'll come back to you. We'll see if we can fix that audio a little bit. But to you three girls, what are your names, girls?
Secret up.
Autumn, Olivia, and Hannah.
Autumn, Olivia, and Hannah. Beautiful young girls. Everybody wave and say hi.
Hello.
So, girls, tell us, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade? What was your favorite part of the whole thing? Was it making the lemonade? Was it cutting up the lemons? Was it serving the people? Was it making the money? What was it? Playing the music? What was your favorite part?
Making the money.
And that's everybody give them high five. Go for it. That's good. Because a lot of times you work for that money, and do you guys feel like you worked pretty hard? Meaning that did you guys try really hard, or did your parents do everything for you?
Speak up and tell them. Go ahead. Speak now, quick.
Yeah.
You're great. You guys are doing great. Did you guys feel like you really gave your heart and soul, and you really tried at the Lemonade Crusade? You gave it your heart. Was it fun?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So making money was fun. What was the second thing that was really fun about the Lemonade Crusade?
My favorite thing was making a sign.
Making the sign. I bet you're good at art at school. Do you like art at school?
Yes.
I like it. Do you guys remember? Now this is a quiz. I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you girls remember why we had 3 different colors for the art sign? Do you remember why we did that? Or why we made signs? Why did we make signs for the Lemonade Crusade? What's the point of the signs?
Advertising. Yes.
Advertising. So listen to this, kids. Today I went to a brand new restaurant. It was a beautiful restaurant called Which Wich, and it makes really fun sandwiches. And I walked in and I said, "How long have you guys been open?" I didn't know they were open. I lived right by them. And they said, "We've been open 1 day." I said, "Well, how was your first day of business?" They said, "Well, we're not doing any advertising, so it was pretty good." And I thought to myself, why would you have a business if you didn't have advertising? So you guys like the signs, and the signs, advertising and marketing are what make business go round. Do you think your signs helped pull cars into the Lemonade Crusade for you?
Yeah. Yes.
Definitely. All right, let's hear one more thing from the girls. What was one other favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade for you girls?
Doing it in the rain. Yes.
You did it in the rain? Why didn't you just quit? Why didn't you just say, "Oh, it's raining, I quit"? Why'd you keep going?
Because we wanted to make money.
That's here's the deal. I love that because you guys put in the work, right? And when you, I love the laughter by that. And here's an important thing in business, girls, that you really just realized is that when every business is going to have some rain on it, right? There's going to be some hard things or some things we didn't plan for, some things we didn't want, but you girls worked through it. And then how much money did you make at the end?
107.54.
Wow, give the girls a hand, everybody. All right, let's give the girls a high five.
Five.
Let's give the girls a high five. All right, and then we'll move on. Actually, we'll move back to Molly. We'll see if Molly's audio is working any better. Thank you, girls, for sharing. Molly, can you hear me okay, sweetie? We'll see. Molly's had to be extra brave by herself there. I like it. Molly, can you hear me now? It's close. You're doing good. Let's see, Molly, if you press, maybe we muted Molly out, perhaps, if upper right-hand corner there's that little button. Molly, this is all your mom's fault. Don't even worry about it. Molly, I think I can hear you now.
Some rain, right? There's going to be some hard things or some things we didn't plan for.
Oh, Molly, there. I think you guys,
And then how much money?
Molly's mom, I think you might be watching the Lemonade Crusade at the same time, and you have to pause that video or we hear it done.
Everybody.
Where?
So, Molly, you guys pause yourself out. We'll come back to you again. Molly, we will make this work. Here.
Okay.
All right.
Molly, why don't we pause you one more time, and then we'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Back to Molly. We'll see if Molly's audio is working any better. Thank you, girls, for sharing.
So let's pause Molly real quick.
A little bit, I guess.
Okay, and then we'll come back.
I like it. Molly, can you hear me
You're
now?
fine.
Yeah.
So, and if anybody has, hey, there's Molly.
Let's see, Molly. If you press, maybe we muted Molly out.
No,
Perhaps.
he already said
Upper
that.
right-hand corner, there's that little.
Yeah, we're getting a little technical glitch here, but that's okay. So, Molly, if you guys moved out, or if anyone has Molly's mom's text number, just text her that we got to stop the Lemonade Crusade on that screening because they're watching it while they're on this.
Molly's mom, I think you might be watching the Lemonade Crusade at the same time, and you have to pause that video.
Where?
There, now we might be on.
You guys pause yourself out. We'll come back
right.
again. We will make
We'll
this
get it,
work.
Molly.
Thing on the side.
I think we got it.
See one more time, and then we'll come back. Okay.
All right, everybody pause. Molly, we'll come back to you, sweetie. Okay, let's go to, is that New Zealand? Is that a New Zealand mother off on the far, far right? Is that what I understand?
Where the heck is all this coming from?
To you.
Let's see.
Okay, all right, let's unmute New Zealand. Kelly, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. So your kids are at school, right? Or what's the short story over there? Shelley, can you hear us okay? New Zealand? This is part of technology, everybody. It's okay. It's okay. New Zealand, can you hear me okay or no?
I think she froze.
No? Okay, Molly, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Molly's on, everybody! Okay, Molly. So, Molly, we'll come back to you. So, Molly, tell us, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
I guess just giving out the lemonade and help greeting people.
Yeah, did you find it fun? Were people pretty good to you? I mean, were there strangers, or was it just family, or who all showed up?
Strangers, and there was family.
Okay, and they were pretty good. They were pretty good to you overall.
Awesome.
They smiled. Usually, people who stop at Lemonade Crusades are pretty good people. So I think that's key. And here's one thing for business, everybody. It's like with our kids, one of the best things that the Lemonade Crusade does is it builds a global belief that, you know what, people are pretty good. Really, because there is that whole don't talk to strangers, right? Don't talk to strangers. And in a business, if you don't talk to strangers, you don't have a business, okay? Because family only buys a few things. But Molly, I like that you talk to people. Did you like your lemonade? Did you taste it? Was it tasty? Were you proud to sell? Were you proud to sell it? Did you feel good about selling it?
Yeah, one lady gave us a $20 bill for one glass.
A $20 bill. Now, Molly, why do you think she did that, though? Why do you think she did it? Did you have flowers there? Did you have the lemons? Did you go out for as many points as you could?
Everything.
Okay, so why do you think she gave you the $20? Do you think she was like, oh, this kid, I feel bad for this kid, I'm going to give her $20? Or do you think she thought, she looked at everything and was like, wow, Molly is giving it her all, I'm going to give her $20? Why do you think she gave you $20?
Because I guess the lemonade was good and the whole look of the lemonade stand.
Exactly. And here's how the world works, kids. All the kids, I want you guys to look in my eyes. Everything has levels of degrees, okay? Like every product, you can get a cheap pair of shoes for $2, but then some people spend $2,000 on a pair of shoes. And the difference is the quality of the product and the quality of the experience. So a lot of you guys actually got $10 lemonade, $20 lemonade. I know our kids had a $20 glass of lemonade, a $10 glass of lemonade. And did anyone else have like a $5 glass of lemonade sold or anything like that? Trayton, did you have like a $5 glass or more? Oh,
Yeah.
We kind of muted them out. You did? How much? Was it $5 or $10 or what?
5.
5? Well, that's a pretty good thing, Trey. That's good. And Brenda, you're sweet. You guys had a $5 glass, or what was the top over there?
Tell them what you had. We're on right now. Yeah, we had a
5.
5? I love it. Okay, so you guys mute yourself out. Molly, let's go back to you. So here's the important thing. No matter what business you kids do in the future, there will be people who believe that the way you do business is you get the cheapest possible price. That's what they think in their mind. They think if you can go to the cheapest possible price, that's why people buy and that's how you make money. But the reality is what you did, Molly, by setting your stand up, do you feel that you put a lot of your energy into it? Did you work hard on that poster, or did you just kind of scribble it and throw it out there?
We worked very hard.
Okay. And did you know that the world looks at that and they notice that you worked hard on that? They notice that you had the extra touch, and they actually feel good to give that $20 to get good lemonade. Did you know that, Molly, that they actually feel good that that happened?
Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of you guys, the future entrepreneurs of the world that are going to really excel are people that realize that there is an unlimited amount of money in the world, and that it responds to effort and it responds to heart. Like Molly, what you put into that sign, and the 3 girls next to you, and Trayton, and Brenda's sweet girl. I got to take better notes on the names. My mind just maxed out on names. But the world responds to effort and it responds to heart. So when I was 14, which is only a couple years older than some of you guys, when I was 14, I began waiting tables, and I was a busboy and a waiter. And the people at the restaurant would hand me $10 and $20 tips just for cleaning tables. And the reason they did it is I would hustle as fast as I could around that restaurant. I always smiled. I always helped the waitresses. If I noticed that they needed a drink or their plate was there, I would help waitresses out. And when I was 14, 15 years old, I was making $20 an hour as a busboy. And that's because I worked really, really hard. And I want you guys, all the kids, nod at me if you hear what I'm saying. When you get your jobs, when you do lemonade stands, when you are playing sports, you give everything you have. You work as hard as you can. Trayton, do you understand me? You work as hard as you can when you play baseball or soccer or whatever it is. You bring everything you have to the table, and the world will respond, and it'll be great. So, Molly, last question for you, Molly, because we finally got through to you, so I'm really, really happy. Are you ever going to do another lemonade stand, or are you like, that was fun, I'm over it?
Yeah, I probably will.
Why do you think you probably will?
It was just really fun. Like, even the effort was fun. Just like, all, I guess, like, how do I shopping just to go get stuff, and it was fun to have like the effort with it and the nice customers and things like that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, everyone give Molly a high five. High five for Sharon. You just got to put your finger right up to the screen up there. All right, there we go. Everybody's got it. So let's zoom over to New Zealand and try New Zealand again. Shelly, can you hear me over there? Oh, there's a little delay. I don't know if we unmuted you. I know your kid is at school, so you're representing. Can you guys, Shelly, can you try to speak into that a little more and unmute? Brenda, can you help me out or anything? Or I don't know how do I deal with this, Brenda, or do I just deal with it?
Hang on, let me see. No, she's not muted.
Well, it might be that the other side of the world just,
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there she is.
technology.
I
Oh,
just-
wait, there she is.
Yeah.
Hey! Woo!
All right, so Shelly, tell us your story. Did you have a son or daughter or both that did
My
the
two
lemonade?
sons. Yeah.
Your two
I've got
sons. How
two
old are they?
sons.
How old are
Cruz and
they?
Rico. They are 9 and 7.
9 and 7. Now, are you in Auckland? Where are you at in New Zealand?
Yeah, Auckland.
I've been to Auckland. I actually stayed
Have
there when I
you?
was in high school, and I
Oh.
had a blast. But anyway, that's not why we're here. So, did you have to force them to do the Lemonade Crusade, or did you tell them the concept, and how did they respond to it?
Yeah, they see me. I do online marketing, so they see me doing this stuff, and I've talked to them a lot about concepts. So they certainly they needed help to get themselves organised. But
Okay.
man, once they got it, I'm telling you, they are wanting to go out every weekend. They're like, okay, we're going to go every single Sunday, all right? And then we're going to go for 6 hours.
Well, you're
Yes.
getting yourself. I just got you a part-time job, Shelley. You didn't know that was coming. Well,
Thanks,
why
Mike.
did they get so addicted to it? What was it? Was it that they were making money? Was it that they were making
Yes.
money and having fun at the same time? I mean, what was it?
Yeah, mainly the money, but they, I mean, we live right by the beach, so, they got out. We've got a brand new puppy. They took the puppy. They enjoyed meeting people. Surprisingly, I've got one that's quite social, but he loved to meet people. That was one of the things he said that he enjoyed, and I was quite surprised about that. And it took them a while to warm up, but they really started interacting, and I found that people are very generous with their, they see the effort they've made, and they're all making comments and compliments about how
Yeah.
good the stand looks.
Yeah. What were some things that strangers said about the whole?
Yeah.
idea?
They noticed that they'd gone to a lot of effort, and that
Yeah.
was thanks to the outlines that you had given us. I wouldn't have thought to put a bunch of flowers and the extra, we made some chocolate brownies,
Yeah.
what have you, but also several, and it was mainly from men, would come up and they would give them financial advice, like good quality advice in my mind too.
Like what? What would they say?
So one of them was just talking about saving your money, the value of gold and silver as opposed to coins.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. I was
Wow.
quite surprised.
I liked it. So do your kids? How much did they make at the end of it, roughly?
So I'll tell you what's interesting, and I made a video about this because I, as a mum, got a lot of learning, was that the first day they only made $3.50 each, so $7 in total, because after all the expenses got taken out. And then I realised the value of consistency, because so the second day it was all profit.
Yeah. See,
And that was
most
wonderful
people-
learning.
And kids, raise your hand if you did 2 days. If you didn't do 2 days, don't worry. But if you did a second day, raise your hand. Did you guys notice if you did your profit and loss page that almost nobody made any money the first day usually, but then the second day you just make a ton of money. And what most people do is they don't even do the first day. You know what I mean? And then if they do the first day, they go, oh, look at the Heather Martin's little girls. And then if they do the first day, that's lucky, but then they quit. So almost all your wealth, kids, is going to be, raise your hand if you've heard of the story, The Little Engine That Could. Remember? The little engine that could, it just kept going and going and going and going. And in business, a lot of times you just keep going and going and going, and pretty soon you have consistent customers that know when you have a lemonade stand, they're like, oh, whenever it's open, I'm coming because I got lemonade there before, and the girls are pumped and the guys are pumped and the music's fun and they really care, and I want to support them again because I had a good experience the first time. And then you'll have new people, and that's how you really can build some really cool wealth. So one last thing, Shelley, is there anything your kids are going for with that money? Were they going to buy, a magazine? Were they going for a new bike, a video game? Like, what was there some object? And kids, that's what we're going to end with on this. Is I want to know what you want to do with the money. Are you going to buy? Do you want to go for a new toy? Do you want to go for a new bike? Do you want to spend it and take your friends out for pizza? What do you want to do with this new money? Because it's not for your parents. Do you guys understand that? All the kids look at me. That is your money, unless your parents get a percentage because they helped you out and they were your venture capitalists, it's called. But Shelley, did your kids have any goal? And if they didn't, it's okay. But did they have a plan for what they wanted to do with the money?
Yes, they did. You are going to love this.
Okay.
The older child is saving up his money to buy a mansion.
A mansion? Someone needs a mansion. Why not?
And the little one is saving his money to buy a business.
Wow. And that's great. And kids, listen to this. I had, there was a girl when I was growing up that started cleaning our house because we grew up we didn't grow up with much money. But then my mom went through college and she got a really good job, and we started having a housekeeper. And the housekeeper was like 22 years old, and at like 23 or 24, she bought a really nice house. And what she did was she started cleaning homes as a side business, and she saved up $24,000 from high school to the time she was in her early 20s. She saved up $24,000 cash, and she bought her dream house with the money down from a side job cleaning homes. She still went to school, she still had a job, she did all that, but she did a lot of hustle. So, Shelley, I love hearing that the kids have the big goal. Now, let's go to Gracie and Rush, and then Isaac, we'll have you, and then I want to hear what we want to do with the money, and we'll wrap it up. Gracie and Rush, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
I like serving the lemonade to the people.
Serving the lemonade to the people. Were the people happy? Did they like the lemonade, or was it lukewarm and watered down? Tell me about it.
The people that came, they liked it, and there was one person that gave us a $20 bill for one glass.
Wow. Well, that's the same thing with Molly. It was like they saw how much work. Now, Gracie, what was your duty with the lemonade stand? Because you had Isaac and Rush, and there was a lot of hands involved. What was your duty?
Well, I did the signs, and then when I saw somebody come over, I would usually do that too. So I did.
Greet them and wave to them and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, kids, here's an important thing with a restaurant or anything. Sometimes when you go into a restaurant, if you work at a restaurant or you work at anything at all, if people walk into the business, sometimes you notice like the waiters, they look away. They actually look away. They don't greet you. And so one of the things with the Lemonade Crusade is we want you, as you run your business, the most important people in the world, the most important thing in the world in your business is not the money you make. It's not even the product that you sell. It's the people that come. It's the people. Everything in business, whether you're selling computers someday, whether you're selling baseball, whatever, it's always about the people. All the kids, nod at me if you hear that. And that's how we actually love society, is we create something for the people, no matter what it is. Like our computers that we're on right now, Steve Jobs, if you're on Macs or whatever, or Bill Gates, they actually created a great product, and look what it's doing for us today. It's allowing us to connect all over the world, even to New Zealand and stuff. So Gracie, I love that you love to greet the people. That's a very important point. Rushy, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
My favorite part was when a guy he came up and he gave us $10 for no glass of lemonade.
He just gave you $10 just because.
Just because we were doing a good job and we were doing hard work and yeah.
What was the hardest part for you, Rushy? Was there any part where it was like,
Well,
oh, this is hard?
The hardest part was for me when I went up there and I juggled. I was like I was tossing them up and then I was catching them in my hands. So yeah, that's the hardest.
And this is a great idea. So all the kids, look at my eyes on this one. This is really key. If you can add entertainment to your business where people are having fun, like in my business and a lot of your parents are in our business, we do things where we don't just teach them to do Facebook marketing. We actually sometimes, I've taken people that do business with me up in hot air balloons over the Colorado Rocky Mountains.
Wow.
It's like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like we've rented jet skis out in the ocean because we added entertainment to our business, and people really like that. So Rushy actually was juggling the lemons, and that's kind of like an added entertainment. Everybody nod if you hear what I'm saying. If you add a little entertainment, it makes your business more exciting. It makes it more fun. So Gracie and Rush, that's awesome. Isaac, you're up. So Isaac, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
My favorite part, well, it was part of the job too.
Let's look over here. Yeah.
It was holding the sign up, like I'd twirl it around and things, like those people they do for the bigger businesses.
Yes. So he was like, have you guys seen those guys that are selling like Cece's Pizza, $5, Caesar's Pizza, and they're whipping signs around for the open house and stuff like that? Isaac was doing that, and Rushy was juggling, and Gracie did the art, and it's kind of crazy and wacky and wild. But what it does is, do you guys see how it's different than because sometimes when I drive by Lemonade Crusades, I see the kids slouched over like this. This is honestly what they look like to me. They're slouched over in a chair with their head down like this, hoping that someone just comes on by. Now, raise your hand if you get the difference of people that are juggling and they're waving signs and they're getting into it, and that's the way you got to do your business. That's the way. And whether the lemonade, now listen to this, even if the girl or the guy that was sitting down with the lemonade like this, even if they had better lemonade, but they were sitting down like this, they'd make less money than the person who has just good lemonade but is adding the entertainment and the excitement and the good experience. Raise your hand if you understand what I'm saying. So you don't always have to have the best product in the world, but if you do it with enthusiasm and with excitement, you can actually create a better experience for people. So that's really important to know. Let's hear, okay, Isaac, another thing. How much money did you make?
Well, I think in profit we made like almost $30 because of all the expensive we had to pay.
Okay, do you want to do it again or what?
Oh yeah, for sure I want to do it again.
Why?
Well, one is we figured out the day we'd probably make more money is on the Sundays.
Yeah.
That's where we got our $73.
Okay.
And it just seems fun. I mean, it's just, even though I'm just there holding the sign and stuff, when you get the customers, it's a lot of fun. And, we have this little fire hydrant, and I'll stand up on it, holding the sign, and wiggle it around. So.
I like it. Now, did you have more fun? Now, I'm not saying at all that you kids shouldn't be playing video games and watching TV and, dorking around playing, because you're kids and you should play a lot. Actually, you should play so much. There's an old saying that says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, meaning that's a boring kid if all they do is work. So we don't want you working 24 hours a day on a lemonade stand. That's not our point. But raise your hand if this was, you feel like if this would have been, this is better, what you did with the lemonade stand is better than if you just stayed at home and watched and played video games during that time. Raise your hand if you felt like working and going for it. Drayton, that's what I'm talking about. If you felt like it was actually more fun and it was better than just playing a video game. All right, we got everybody 100%, which proves my theory that the feelings of achievement, and this is huge for the parents. I believe that these kids are capable of things that would astound us if we gave them permission and we gave them an environment to pursue their passions. These kids would prosper. These kids could buy homes at age 20, at age 22. They could have businesses that blow your mind. Kids, you can have cars that you want when you're age 20, 22. I had a mentor. Listen to this. This is crazy. When I was 20 years old, I read a little book that said you could be a millionaire by the time you turn 30. And I was 20, and I had about $15 in my bank account. But he said you could be a millionaire by the age of 30. Well, I just believed him. I don't know why, but I actually made more than $1 million by the time I was 30. So my point is, if you kids like this and you like business and stuff like that, go for it. Go for it. As long as you're doing a business where people are happy that they're buying, they're happy that they experienced it, they come back for more, do it with all your heart. I love it. All right. So, Isaac, great job. And then I think it's the Martin girls, those two lovely girls in the middle there. You girls are up. So here's the deal. I watched a little bit of your video, and you did a great job, girls. So what are your names first off? And then what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
My name is Summer.
Hi, Summer.
My name is Sky.
Hey, Sky. Well, tell us, girls, what was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
I liked seeing a bunch of people and giving them what they want and stuff.
Okay. What do you think they wanted? What did they want? Did they just want lemonade? They were craving. They woke up that morning and said, I want lemonade. What did they want? Why do you think they stopped?
Well, they did want lemonade, and they did,
You're doing good. You're doing good. So when they stopped, were the people nice to you, or were they grumpy and mean and like, or were they nice?
They were all nice, yeah.
Why do you think they were nice?
Because they thought we did hard work.
I love it. Did you enjoy doing hard work, or was it like, oh, I'd rather be, in the house eating fudge? Were you happy that you worked that hard? Did you feel that you worked hard?
Yeah.
What was the hardest thing you did?
Taking the table out to the driveway.
Did you have to carry? Your mom made you carry that heavy table all by yourself?
No.
Was it worth carrying that heavy table out there?
Yes.
I love it. Okay, so now to your sister. What was your favorite part of the Lemonade Crusade?
Talking to the people and giving them the lemonade.
What did you talk about? How's the weather? When you talked to the people, what did they say? Were there certain things they were saying, like, oh, nice lemonade stand, or were they talking about the weather, or what did you guys talk about? Just chit-chat?
Some of them were like talking about if we've been having a good summer and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. What was the hardest part of the Lemonade Crusade for you? Was it making the signs? Was it carrying the table? Was it pouring the lemonade? Was it watching the video training where you had to endure me for 30 minutes? What was the hardest part of the Lemonade Crusade for you, sweetie?
Making the signs.
Making the signs. Was it worth it, do you think, making the signs?
Yeah.
Were you proud of the sign?
Mhm.
I saw it. All right, so here's the deal. I think we covered everybody, and here's what I want to end with. I want to hear from each kid one last time, and I want to hear something that you want to do with the money if you keep doing the lemonade stand. And let's just pretend you do it a little bit more, and your parents are for it, and you get some customers, and pretty soon you make a few dollars. What's something that you want to do with the money if you make $50 to $100 or $200? What is it? Brenda, you guys go first.
That's great, because the first thing I want to say is when everybody answers, can you guys tell us where you are from so we can see where everybody is all over the place? Because I think that'd be cool. So, Riley, tell them where you're from and what you want to do.
I'm from Florida, and I just want to save my money.
What is it? What do you want, Riley, again?
Say it louder.
To save my money.
Riley, there's no harm in saving your money, Riley. Well, now, Riley, so you're going to save your money. What are you going to save it for? Do you want a new house someday, or what do you want to save your money for? Just to have it, maybe. It kind of feels cool just to have some money. Is that it? Hey, all right. Well, let me tell you something, Riley. You wanting to save money is a very special desire that my children sure as heck don't have. So let's everyone give Riley a high five.
Yay.
And Riley, you're great from Arizona or from Florida, and she did a great job. All right. So, all right. Next, and my brain only holds like one name at a time, so I know it's with a T. The young all-star next. What was it again?
Trayton.
Trayton. All right, Trayton. Where are you from, and what do you want to do with some of this money?
I'm from Montana. And
Montana. Where in Montana, Trayton?
Helena.
I drive through Helena. I go big skying in Big Sky. I go skiing in Big Sky almost every year. So I know Helena, and we drive by it, and it's kind of windy. It's a windy place in my memory. But anyway, tell me this. What do you want to do with some of that money?
I want to save it for college and a toy and
What's a toy? What's an example of a toy?
Say that again, please.
What kind of toy do you want? Do you want like an RC, like a little like RC remote control car? Do you want a new bike? What do you want?
Remote control helicopter.
Oh, those are the best. Like a big one or one of those little ones?
The little ones.
Awesome. Well, you make that happen. Trayton, I'm proud of you, and go Montana. Freedom fighters out there. All right. Molly, I remember you because of how many times I said your name today. So, Molly, where are you from again, and what do you want to do with some of your money?
I'm from Florida, and
Okay.
whenever I'll save my money for like things I may like really need, like maybe school stuff and clothes.
Okay. And then what's something that's kind of fun that you want to do with your money? Ice cream, movie, what?
A movie.
A movie. Well, that's worth it. That's worth it. You go on that movie. Okay, that's awesome. And now we'll move on to the next ladies, I believe, Summer and Sky. What do you girls want to do with your money, and where are you at exactly? Where do you guys live?
Vernon, BC,
BC, Canada. Oh, Canada. So we're an international flavor. So what do you girls want to do with your money?
maybe save it for a house or something.
I like it. It feels good to have a house. How about your sister? What do you want to do with some of that money?
Buy a new backpack for school.
Yeah, I like, you know what? I have a backpack. This is my favorite backpack. It's made in Switzerland, and I love my backpack. So it's good to have a good backpack. I like that a lot. All right, so good job, girls. Now we're going to go to the next trifecta of girls there, and you girls have been great today. So where are you girls at? Where do you guys live? And then what do you want to do with your money?
Union, Maine.
Okay, you're in Maine. I love it. And what are some things you'd like to do with your money?
I want to get a computer.
I like it. Yes. What else? What else, girls?
I want to save my money until I have $200.
And what are you going to do with $200?
I don't know.
You just want $200. That's beautiful. When I was 13, I wanted to get my driver's license when I was 14, and you had to have $208 to pay for a special driving class so you could get your license. And I made a little envelope, and it said $208 on it, and I filled that with $208, and I got my license at 14. So it'd be good if you make an envelope, sweetie, and put $200 on it, and even if you put $100 or a $5 bill in there, and just grow it to $200, and then you can look at it and go, I got $200. What should I do now? But that's a good thing to do. All right, how about the other girl there? What else? What does she want to do with her money?
I want candy.
Candy? I want candy too. I want candy. Oh man, what good is life without candy? Really? Like, what's the point of having a $200 of envelope if you don't have candy? You know what I mean? It's like you gotta get it. That's absolutely adorable. Isaac, what do you want to do with your money?
Get a computer.
Why do you want a computer?
I want to do this thing where I want to learn how to edit videos.
Yeah, why?
Well, me and my friends, we watch YouTube once in a while, and they do little editings on it, and I watch those Just Two Guys, guys, and I just have always wanted to edit a video and make it look really cool.
Okay, that's super cool. Gracie, what do you want to do with your money? Other than buy your daddy special precious gifts.
I'd want to buy a phone.
A phone? Yeah, what kind of phone?
I don't know.
Well, let's look into that, Gracie. Do you want an iPhone? Do you want an Android? What do you want? Samsung?
An Android.
Oh, jeez. We'll hook that up.
No, not an Android, not an Android.
Yes. An iPhone. Okay. Rushy Bear, what do you want to do with your money, big spender?
I want to save up to take my mom to a movie because on her birthday I was supposed to, but I didn't have enough money to buy the tickets and all the stuff.
Could you break my heart? It's my birthday this weekend, Rush. Are you taking me to a movie?
Right.
You're killing me, Rushy. No, Rushy, it's beautiful. And here's the thing, kids. This is one of the best things you can do. You want a secret? Everyone nod at me if you want a money secret. This is a really key money secret. I want you to think of people in your life. They can be your friends, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, that if you make a lot of money, that you can bless them. You can bless them with gifts. You can bless them with movie tickets or fun dates or things like that. In fact, look at this. Ready for this? I just got this. This is a fancy longboard. You ready for this? Okay, so this is a longboard. Do you guys know what a longboard is? It's like a long skateboard. And this is one of the best longboards in the world. This is reclaimed wood. Brenda, I know that you're going to like that. It's very environmentally friendly. And here's the thing. I have some clients, some young college kids that buy my stuff, and they really play the game hard with it. And I thought, when I looked at this, it's a $500 to get this board. I thought, you know what, I'm going to start giving this as a gift, so it's a traveling trophy, to these college kids that buy my stuff and really work hard at it, and we just made a gift. But here's my point. I want you to think of people and things that you can buy people that if you succeed, their lives are going to be better because you succeed. Raise your hand if you hear what I'm saying. That their lives are actually going to be better because you become successful. Now, it's very important that you think about that, because making money just isn't for yourself. It's also for your family. It's for your children and maybe your children's children. It's also to be able to give to charities. It's to be able to give to the churches that you belong to, or the synagogues or whatever, and charities and all sorts of things. So I want you to think of different things that you would really like to give money to, and to even better give wisdom to and insight as advisors over businesses and stuff. So without further ado, Shelley, your kids wanted to buy a business and buy a mansion, and that's cool. Brenda, yes?
I have Kaylee here now, and so she just wanted to pipe up because she wasn't here before.
Hey, Kaylee. So, Kaylee, sweetie, did you like doing the Lemonade Crusade?
Yes.
What was your favorite part, Kaylee?
What was your favorite part?
when I was at the table.
Yeah.
I was serving people.
Were they nice to you?
Yes.
Did you like the lemonade you were selling? Were you proud of the lemonade? Was it tasty?
Yes.
Well, I like hearing that. What do you want to do with your money, Kaylee? Do you want to buy something special?
An iPad mini.
An iPad mini. Well, why not? I like that idea. Well, Kaylee, I'm super proud of you, and I'm proud of you coming on. And to all of you on here, let's. How do we end this appropriate? How do we do a group hug when you're all online? Let's pretend we'll do it like this. We'll do like kind of hug the screen and say, "Oh, good job, everybody! Good job, everybody!" All right, so let's do high fives. Let's do high fives. There'll be some info on how to apply for the prizes and stuff like that. But let me tell you, every one of you won. Every one of you are winners. And now, who's going to get the prizes? We'll figure that one out. I'm super proud of you guys, and I think we might have started something where someday, maybe in the next few years, the world at large will have better lemonade stands because you kids were the first ones to show the world how good kids can do a lemonade stand, and I'm proud of you. I'm super proud of you guys. All right, so we'll all be in touch.
Can I interrupt, Matt? Can I say one thing?
Kelly, go for it.
Oh, sorry, I just wanted to say, you kids, wonderful. I love listening to you, and you're doing such an awesome job. And maybe you can meet my kids one day in New Zealand or somewhere. But I wanted to say thank you so much to you, Mark, for putting this together because, you know, it's been brilliant. It's given me as a parent a really important tool, and it's great that we can all get together. I love this forum. I love that my kids love this. And yeah, huge thank you.
Well, it's my pleasure. And really, we're just getting started, kids, because in the next year, we're going to have some other challenges that aren't just lemonade. We're going to come up with some other business ideas and some other business challenges that you kids could be a part of. Raise your hand if you'd be interested in trying more business adventures with us. And they'll have games, and they'll be gamified and the whole thing. It's going to be awesome. All right, so I'm super proud of everybody. Thanks to your parents. Here's what, kids, I want you guys to say thanks to your parents for letting you do this.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
All right, but everybody, hey, how about this? How about, can we do this? All you kids, give your mom or dad or you know, whoever you live with that's your guardian a hug and a kiss and say thanks for letting me do the Lemonade Crusade at the end. Raise your hand if you promise to do that. Raise your hand. Oh, Trayton's ready to do it. He's going to lay the kiss on her. There she goes. Oh! All right. Well, all right. Let's wrap it up. I'm super proud of you guys. And over and out. Lemonade Crusade, it's just beginning, and you guys are the superheroes to launch. All right. Lots of love. See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Party's over. See you.
Bye.